Mic check, 1, 2.
Welcome to Soundcheck on MC22 from the Riff next to Classic Rock Coffee Company in Springfield, Missouri. I'm your host, Brett Johnston, and today our guest is Josh Heinrichs with SkillinJah and Ryan Dunn. Let's start with a song. Here's Rooftop Session.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, well, I say early in the morning when I wake up, well, I'm so happy to have another day with you, yeah. 'Cause every day always winds up, I say working out so smooth, yo. And I never, ever, never, ever, never, ever wanna give up. Oh, baby, you know, say treading this road for you, yeah. Oh, you know, 'cause girl, I said the things you do for me, oh, no one could ever do. So we have a rooftop session, we feeling so nice. We have a rooftop session, we feeling so high. Love you, rooftop session, and we feeling so nice. We have a rooftop session, we feeling. Well, you got the herb, I got the fire, so we can both just make this night come alive, yeah. 'Cause this is warm summer nights up here with you all alone. Make me never wanna leave on my happy home, yeah. And oh baby, it's these things that you do. Make your love, I say, stick to me just like glue. So we have a time session, we feeling so nice. We have a time session, we feeling so high. Love you, time session, we feeling. We have a time session, we feeling. Oh Lord, get 'em right. With you is the best thing that I could ever do. Baby, just be with you. Oh, it's the best thing that I could ever do. Yeah.
Welcome back to Soundcheck on MC22 from Springfield, Missouri at the Riff next to Classic Rock Coffee Company. Brett Johnston here with Josh Heinrichs. Josh, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Reggae music out of Middle America. I'm sure you hear it a lot. And then where does it start? A lot of Bob records when you were young? Is that the?
Yeah, of course, with Bob Marley and just with soul music in general, like Otis Redding and stuff like that. And I just really got into music that touches your soul. When I was a teenager, I heard Bob Marley after, and it really touched the music and the message really touched my soul, and that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and the energy of the music is so positive and uplifting, and that's always been a key message in how you've.
I try.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people sometimes is when I was a kid too, I also liked like Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that, and I liked the message that they had also, you know, standing up for yourself and everything. But I didn't like the music, the heaviness of it, and I didn't like how like negative vibes sometimes it was. But also at the same time, that's like when you said, when I heard Bob Marley, it was that kind of militancy, but with a positiveness too, you know. So that's cool. It's like the Martin Luther King to the Malcolm X.
And then to wake up one day and see your name atop his name on record charts and reggae charts.
Oh yeah, for one day.
Yeah, but
yeah.
What does that feel like to see your name in such esteem?
It's crazy, man. It's cool to just know that people are out there listening to it and being receptive to my version of reggae. You know, that's no better feeling. It's awesome.
Yeah, and creating that feeling for others is the goal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's like I said. It's nuts that somebody would even take it in and listen to you. Like you said, you're from Missouri, and like sometimes I pinch myself that people are even considering listening to my reggae. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And played with some of those esteemed players as well. Brought them to the Midwest to play and done some things to really make statements about the Midwest can support reggae music, and playing with players like Junior Marvin and others who played with Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just right place at the right time sometimes. And I would be on tour with other bands, and one time I was out on tour in D.C. and just happened to meet Junior Marvin, and he was Bob Marley's lead guitar player for, you know, the last half of the Wailers, and we ended up becoming really good friends, and I asked him if he would like to come here and play, and he said yeah, and so we did the news together and everything too. But yeah, man, it's just through that I also got Bob Marley's lifelong bass player Aston Barrett, who I named my son after, to also play bass on one of my records too. So it's been a trip just to even work with Bob Marley's Wailers. You know, it's crazy. Like I pinch myself, like I said.
Right on.
Yeah, man.
Next, let's head back to the stage and hear Good Vibes.
Said that's so hard to be a man and do the best I can. So I never let this world get the best of me. Yeah. And I always give my love light shining. But everywhere I look, see war makes me cry. While politicians just keep telling lies, so we got to keep on rising. Yeah. Yes, we got to keep on smiling, 'cause it's nothing but good vibes. Yeah. Said it's nothing but good vibes. Said it's nothing but good vibes. Yeah. Said it's nothing but So when they spit right in your face, with their words of rage and hate, yeah. So there's nothing but good vibes. Yeah. So there's nothing but good vibes. Yeah, yeah. So there's nothing but. So there's nothing but. Nothing but good vibes.
Welcome back to Soundcheck on MC22. Brett Johnston here with Josh Heinrichs. Josh, just before the last song, you were talking about naming your son Aston and having the opportunity to play with him, and now your son's joined you on stage.
Yeah.
and has joined some of those jams with other just great reggae bands. As a parent and as an artist, what's that experience like?
That's it. That's the reason I do it. I mean, besides my love of music, but now, like you said, as becoming a parent, like I never forced my son or my daughters into playing music. They all three just naturally love it. And what's funny is that my son plays keyboards, guitar, drums. He tries to, he dabbles in it all, but he really loves to play the bass. And that's Aston Barrett, that he was the bass player for Bob Marley. And so it's just so funny that I just happened to name him after that man, and he just naturally wants to play bass. And so, yeah, now it's worked out. On the last show we played here in Springfield, I had him come up and play a song with us, and the whole crowd went crazy, and he loved it, and now he's really got it. So we're about to have another show in February, and he's been down there practicing, getting ready. So it's really cool, man. It all culminates and comes together to be a dream come true, Yeah.
You mentioned him picking up other instruments. You've recently, as primarily an acoustic guitarist and singer, you've recently been playing drums on the road.
Yeah, sorry. I just get lucky. I went on tour with a band, and yeah, I played drums. My dad was a drummer, and so when my dad got sick when I was younger, his band actually asked me to play drums for them, so I played drums for them for a year or two, and yeah, so I can play drums a little bit, but yeah, it works out. It makes it fun to do other stuff when you're touring.
Sure. So wanting to be a musician, does the inspiration really then bleed back from seeing your father enjoy music? And
100%, man. I would see my dad up on stage, and I was like, man, I got to do this. I got to do this, and just everybody dancing, having a blast, and my dad having a blast, and I could see the look in his face when he got done playing, and my mom was impressed, and so I was just like, this is all good. I love it. And the fact that my dad wanted me to play too and was totally eager to teach me. So yeah.
Did songwriting come naturally when you first picked it up?
Yeah. Like I said, when I was a teenager, I was really into really lyrics that spoke to me, and so I had my own things that I wanted to say, that were moving me, and so yeah, the second I learned how to play guitar, it started right there. I was like, I gotta write some lyrics for this riff, Yep.
Right on. Thanks, Josh. Let's head back to the stage for Peaceful Conference.
This is dedicated to political warhead. Finger on the button, one press on more than. How them get so wicked, how them get so morbid. It's like them have a 666 up in them forehead. Them centred but with no press button. And a dog like dogs over fresh mutton. Bloodthirsty vampire want to kill something. Them quick fit take a life and not feel nothing. Which I love and respect. Good over evil, miss a life over death. One blood, we all bleed red. Hate and grudge is a form of sickness. Hypocrites and parasites still exist in a computer world with corrupt politics. Presidents And dictatorships, them a quarrel over bombs like a couple big kids.
So Lord, we come no the peaceful conference. Nobody wins a nuclear contest. No of them have no conscience. They lead you astray with their moral compass. We come no the peaceful conference. Nobody wins a nuclear contest. No of them have no conscience. They lead you astray with their moral compass.
Overstand when we're gonna realize if we do not compromise we're bound to lose a lot of life. Had a dream the other night, the left and right did wall of vibe. Tired of being terrified, it's wrong to conquer. Well, no longer will the people be a victim of them foolish pride. Organize and centralize to fight against the genocide. Love is the solution for the hate inside a wicked mind. We're living in some serious time. Love and respect, I miss the life of a dead one blood, yeah. We all bleed red. Hate and grudge is a form of sickness. Hypocrites and parasites still exist in a computer world with corrupt politics, presidents and dictatorships. Them a quarrel over bombs like a couple big kids.
Oh Lord, we're gonna the peaceful conference. Nobody wins a nuclear contest. Nobody has no conscience. They lead you astray with a moral compass. We come now in a peaceful converse. No of them have no conscience. Lead you astray.
Welcome back to Soundcheck on MC22. Brett Johnston here with Josh Heinrichs and SkillinJah. Guys, thanks again for being here today. Where did you develop the lyrical flow? What time did you kind of figure out that that was the style you wanted to pursue? And
Me and Josh went to high school at Parkview High here in Springfield, and I think towards the end of my high school, like senior and junior year, I really started writing a lot. You know, I was always into hip hop, and then I really got into dance hall music, which is kind of like the rap side of reggae. You know, and it probably has even less of popularity than even reggae. You know, I'm sure it does. So I got into that, but I didn't have a lot of other friends listening to it, so. That was kind of my first passion, was the Shabba Ranks, the Super Cat, the Yellow Man, like those type of reggae artists, you know.
Sure.
But we love roots too, like, you know, Peter Tosh, I'm Bob, the same way still though.
Yeah, and there's a video on YouTube of like 1997, I think at Parkview, that we put up of him at one of the assemblies, and he's doing the Shabba Ranks style, you know, and killing it already.
The ragamuffin style. Yeah.
But I remember that assembly, and I wasn't even doing reggae yet. I was just playing, you know, like Nirvana, like, you know, on my guitar. And I remember hearing him do that, and I was like, whoa, what is that? I was like, I never even heard anybody do that style of music yet, you know. And then I got into Bob Marley after that, and then we met up. But yeah, this guy's been doing it since high school, so it's crazy.
So when you guys locked up together, was it pretty much immediately in sync that this was something that your styles were gonna work together? And
you know, it was like we vibed off each other really well. You know, he's so good at, you know, projecting his voice and singing, and I could flow and DJ and rap, so that kind of. But it was still both reggae, and it was still the same genre. So. And
then we heard of a band called, we both already knew, but I mean this band called Born Jamaicans, and it's that exact same style. And they were in the early '90s, and it was a singer and a DJ, and they would go back and forth on verse and chorus, and we both were huge fans of that, and it just kind of made sense to just kind of do that style. So.
Sure. Of course, today, filling out the sound on the horn, we'd be remiss not to mention Ryan Dunn, who's just buttery on that thing. Wanted to, Josh, you are the founder of a record company. Ganja Records here out of Springfield, Missouri, and the last song will kind of testify. It's the new video out to just some of those things, the urgency of being comfortable with cannabis, right? And you know, kind of celebrating it.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's we always have a responsible message. It's not, you know, silly or cheesy or anything. We try not to make it like that. We always try to make it very positive lyrics that talk about the medicinal and everything, just what people use it for, rather than alcohol or, you know, anything else, or prescription drugs or anything that kill people every day. Cannabis has never killed anybody, and so we're just kind of trying to show and shine a light on that, like we always have been. And it's just beautiful now that it's really starting to. The world is starting to be okay with it, at least the United States, and even Missouri here now. We have medical marijuana now, so it's a beautiful thing that people are able and free to be who they want to be and not have to hide, you know, and it's really cool.
Right on. Josh, Kyle, thank you for being here. Ryan, thank you. Let's head to the stage and hear the last song. It's Cannabis.
Young song for love is all I bring.
Well, cannabis, cannabis, cannabis. Oh, I want some of this. Oh, cannabis, cannabis, cannabis. Lord, I want some of this. Well, I see you. Never had it before.
See, ribbity bang, come ribbity bang, scan.
Now to the
Come again, come again, come again.
See, never had it before. Now that I got it, wanting more. Yeah.
Man, I fly up in the cloud, you know, dog, just watch. Tonight me feel like bun some hash. Fully focused, me sharper than a cutlass. Legalize the weed and a bill must pass. Brand new strain, I call it Kurt Douglas. 100 years old, it'll make you run fast. Give you third eye vision anytime and loss. We love the cannabis.
Oh, cannabis, cannabis, cannabis. Oh, I want some of this.
Watch ya.
Oh, cannabis, cannabis, cannabis.
You know.
Oh, I want some of this. Girl, I see you. Never had it before.
Ribbity bounce, ribbity bounce, gang.
Hey, now that I got it, ooh, girl, I'm wanting more. But baby, never had it before. Now that I got it, ooh, girl, I'm wanting
Get him
more.
right. Say, dong 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 dang. Watch ya. Well, me no favor boy George, me favor Dominic. When me born me chronic, me never get demonic. Me defend me chronic till the end me chronic. Way up in a me head is where me send me chronic. Gonna chuck load of ganja with Chuck Norris. Doris they burn a blunt with Zach Morris. Forest Gump would a run through the forest for it. Man, it's smoked by the local and the foreign tourists.
But cannabis, cannabis, cannabis.
Right.
Oh, I want some of this. Oh, cannabis, cannabis, cannabis. Oh, I want some of this. Girl, I see you. Never had it before.
Ribbity bounce, ribbity bounce, gang.
Now that I got it, ooh, girl, I'm wanting more.
Come again, come again, come again, come again.
See, never
Josh Heinrichs, thanks for joining us on Soundcheck from the Riff next to Classic Rock Coffee Company in Springfield, Missouri. I'm your host, Brett Johnston, and until next time, listen local.